So this is one of the templates that I created. This is a more complex one. There's different components that I kind of put together to serve different purposes, but this is a level 2 or a full anatomical survey. You can see I have an area for demographics. There's an area for what the actual study was and who performed the study. And then these are the different fields. There's a dating field, a field for the general evaluation, basic biometry, and then I have the advanced items, maternal structures, impression, a place to tab whether there was a critical finding, in which case who was notified, and when. And then there's windows, or there's fields where I can add, if I want to, actual study images, which are smaller than the DICOM images, just as PDF portions.
Mm-hmm.
So when it gets finalized, I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see it looks a little bit prettier without all the open fields. But you can see it looks like any report you would see, a really complex, much more expensive report, much less flexible report. But in this case, it's extremely flexible. If I notice something, if the reader notices something's a problem, it can be unfinalized, it can be modified. You can even on the fly add sections if you need to. So that's basically what it looks like. It's it's a pretty usable, functional, readable report.
Yeah, and what I think is important to note is that you have created this using the Trice Adaptive Reporting template to your specific needs. So even on a MFM level, you are able to make these customizations so that this report can meet the needs of your practice. So I think that's important for people to see that there is, as you mentioned, that flexibility and that adaptability in the reports. And just to clarify, the measurements will come over from the system, and those yellow fields that we saw earlier, those are open fields. So as you mentioned, you can go ahead and customize and add any comments, or you can make any edits, or just add you know, any different criteria on the fields at hand. So this is a perfect example of a comprehensive anatomical ultrasound report. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Sure, my pleasure.